Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and this is In Plain Sight Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading for you guys. And this time around, this pick a card reading is going to be about what makes you a remarkable human being, what makes you so remarkable. Alright, so we're going to be looking into that. I don't think there's anything else. Let's just get straight into the piles. As you can see, I've put the piles up on screen for you, and I've actually pre-picked all of these cards beforehand, and I haven't seen them yet, and I pre-picked the piles beforehand too, just to save some time so that I don't have to shuffle, because there's only a tiny little bit left of these cards left. Anyways, so take a deep breath, take a look at your piles, go with whichever one speaks to you, whispers to you, and once you're ready, you can go ahead and choose your timestamps down below in the description box. And we can get straight into pile number one, okay? So pile number one, hold on, let me put these to the side. Pile number one, you chose abundance. What makes you a remarkable human being? You chose abundance. What makes you a remarkable human being is you're someone who can easily attract abundance to you. You recognize abundance. You recognize where to make abundance, where you can expand on abundance. And this is abundance in all areas of life, okay? It doesn't just mean finances, but it does look like you are well off here, okay? You know how to be well off. You know how to make your own money. You know how to you know how to create a lot of abundance for yourself. You're also I just heard frugal, but not necessarily. You're very picky. You're very picky, and it might take you a while to choose something that you like. Let's say you're going shopping, and you're going shopping for whatever it is that you're going shopping for. Let's say you're going shopping for a necklace, okay? And you're going to buy your own necklace, right? You want to find the right one, the one that speaks to you, the one that really, I think you go for timeless pieces. You have a timeless style. Yeah, I heard timeless. Your beauty is timeless too. You're very, you may be very I'm hearing like gold dust, you know, you're glowing. What makes you because I'm seeing all this gold dust here. You could be someone who glows, basically. The energy of abundance emanates from you. Anyone who comes into contact with you shares this abundance with you. You pour out abundance on others. You speak of abundance. I'm hearing all these words like lavish, classy, timeless, rich, expensive, even if you're not someone who necessarily buys expensive things, you look expensive. You know how to make things look expensive. You know how to, you have expensive taste. Doesn't necessarily you want to buy everything that's expensive. You also know how to make something out of nothing. You know how to make something out of nothing. And that something grows into more somethings. More things. Your somethings grow into more things. You know how to dance with abundance, which means I'm hearing like you know how to allow abundance to flow. It's like you have this intricate dance with the flow of abundance. So you know when to spend, you know also when to receive. You know that the more you spend, the more you receive. And this can be spending anything, spending money, spending energy, spending time on others, spending quality time, energy, resources, right? Money. When you spend quality time, you get quality back from the universe. You are a quality, I just said quality human being. Okay, so some of you could be from London or you've lived there before, because I just heard that not necessarily just London, but the UK, more so England, because I just heard quality. Quality, right? Your divine feminine energy, your divine feminine side of you, your divine feminine is very potent. For some of you, even if you're masculines, maybe you have a tiny bit, because I'm seeing like this scale, divine masculine, divine feminine, right? If you are too much in your masculine, there's a scale. If you're too much, if the pointer goes too much into the masculine, like you're very like, you know, masculine, right? And you're operating more on your ego, which is not a bad thing, okay? I don't see it as a bad thing at all. But if you're operating more on the feminine, it means you are allowing things to come to you rather than chasing, rather than going after things. You allow things, you trust in the universe. There's this trust. You have like, okay, so the scale's here. This is the middle, right? Let's say the middle is my lips here, right? The scale here. You're divine, you're here. Like you're more, a little bit to the divine feminine, but you still have a lot of masculine in you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry if I can't explain it any better, but that's what I'm seeing right now. There's a scale, divine masculine, divine feminine. If the scale is here, you're extreme masculine, okay? So that can get very toxic. But if you're here, you're extreme feminine, and it can get very toxic too, right? It's not, too much of a thing is not good for you, right? Too much of anything, right? So you have like this moderation in the middle, but you're more towards the divine feminine, okay? That doesn't mean that you don't have the masculine within you. It means that you have a tiny bit, like even if you, like I said, even if you're masculine and you do, what you call it? You do, what's the word? Operate, or you do call yourself the divine, what am I saying? The divine masculine, right? You still have that little much, I don't know why I'm losing my words. Oh my God. That little divine feminine, a little bit more, okay? Tiny bit more than in the middle. I hope you get what I mean, for God's sakes. Anyways. We have mindset, okay? Mindset. We have perspective. And we have beauty, right? We have discernment. We have the void. We have will. It's 11:7 right now. We have comfort. We have consciousness. We have death. What makes you remarkable is you are a master of transformation from something, from nothing to something, from masculine, too much masculine, to understanding the feminine, the feminine mindset. Okay. What makes you a remarkable human being is that you have a very balanced, discerning mindset. You can discern the things that bring you comfort. That doesn't mean that you are in your comfort zone. It doesn't mean that you are just, sitting in your comfort zone. It means that you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. If you don't take the time to slow down, how are you going to enjoy the fruits of your labor? How are you going to actually absorb it, right? Are you just going to work and not enjoy what you've worked for so far? Right? So you know how to, when you are more in your divine feminine, you are more in the receptive mode, which means you want to play, you want to enjoy yourself, you want to sit back and relax. Not being lazy, but just, allow things to come to you. You might be more in that energy right now, and that's what makes you remarkable. It's helping with your physicality too, with beauty here. When you think in terms of abundance in all areas of your life, you are also adding to your inner beauty and your outer beauty, because it's abundance. It's basically expansion. You have an expansive mindset when it comes to understanding the opposite gender. Okay, the opposite gender and the opposite energy. As in the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I believe that if you're way too in the middle, let's say like you're here, right? You say you want to be balanced. When you're way too in the middle, like you are rigid. I don't know, that to me is just boring. Sometimes I like sometimes being here in the divine masculine, and sometimes I like being here in the divine feminine, right? Feminine energy, masculine energy, right? You teeter between the two, just near the middle. I hope you get what I mean, okay? And because of this, you bring comfort to others. You feel comfortable for others to be around, okay? You're very good at discerning, and also, what do you call this? There's a fox here, right? So it's 11:11 right now. There's a fox here, and you are able to discern. There's something about you being able to discern in detail, okay? In detail, you're not just like, you take your time discerning. That's what I'm hearing. You take your time discerning. You could be very cunning, and I'm not meaning this in a bad way either. Like, if you are, I'm hearing shrewd in business. Maybe shrewd in business, maybe very cunning. Maybe, like I said, it's almost like you know when to spend, when to give, you know when to pull back. A fox surveys the landscape. Notice the way you assess and interpret a situation. Some of you could be working with landscapes, or you could be like designers, or you could be architects or interior designers, right? So, you know, like when you work in interior design, right? Let's say your client comes to you and asks for a more feminine looking room, okay? A feminine looking room. But you are the masculine and you are designing this room for the feminine. You understand how to make this feminine. You understand how to put the feminine in a comfortable position. That's what I mean. You know, like you know what the feminine likes, and vice versa. If you're the feminine, you know what the masculine likes. You know what the masculine needs. You know what brings the other person. Okay, it doesn't matter who you're working with. The other person, comfort. With perspective here, the void and consciousness, you know how to absolutely, what makes you a remarkable human being is you know how to get yourself into that state of nothingness, of being completely empty. I'm seeing someone who meditates a lot. I'm seeing someone who knows how to embody stillness. And look at this, these two books, right? So I'm seeing these two books as one masculine and one feminine. I don't know why I'm talking about masculine and feminine energy, because I feel like you have a very good balance of both, but it's almost like Spirit wants me to explain to you why it's so remarkable that you have this. Like in everything you do, you know how to incorporate both the masculine and feminine energy in anything that you do, in the way you speak, in the way you talk, in the way you dress, in the way you move, in the way you present yourself, in the way you create abundance too. You know how to get yourself into the void with consciousness and the void here, and you know how to put things into perspective. You know how to make sense to another. It doesn't matter who another person is, which means that you might have friends from all different types of backgrounds, you know. You might have friends who are thugs. You might have friends who are, you know, criminals even. You might have friends who are also like timid friends. You might have outgoing friends. You have a lot of people that you deal with or that you connect with, but you know how to put things into perspective, tailor-made for that person or for whoever it is that you're connecting to. And you speak abundance into anyone that you come into contact with. I see someone here journaling. Someone here journals a lot, or scripting. I'm hearing. You get all your downloads from stillness. When you are still, when you are on the 4D, when you are in the void, when you are in the nothingness, that's where you allow your feminine energy to come in and bring you those ideas, bring you the perspective. You've listened to a lot of people's stories, and what makes you so remarkable is that you can relate to these people even though you've never been in their situations. You can put yourself in another person's shoes even though you've never been in their situations, because you are, I'm also hearing like omnipresent, you're everywhere. You're everywhere when you're in the void. When you're in the void, you are everywhere. You can be anywhere you want to be. Okay? Stories can be enrapturing. We tell stories to make sense of life, but sometimes our stories limit us. Which stories are carved in stone and which are you ready to revise? Write your autobiography from a new perspective and enjoy a shift in attitude. So some of you might be writing an autobiography, right? You might be writing an autobiography, or you might love reading autobiographies. You want to tell, you love hearing other people tell their stories, and you love telling your story too. And this is what makes you a remarkable human being, because your stories are full of abundance. They're full of experiences. They're full of different types of people. Your stories are full of different tastes and sounds and people and I'm seeing lights and music and all of these things. Like, yeah. And you are remarkable because you have been able to, you've been able to transform yourself into a beauty. Okay, I'm hearing like the ugly duckling turning into a swan. You could have grown up gorgeous all your life, but you didn't see it yourself. You know, you weren't seeing it. And this is something else that's remarkable, because other people like are wondering, like, how does this person not notice how gorgeous they are? How does this person not notice how beautiful they are? How does this person not notice how handsome they are? You know, because with will and death, I was going to say transformation, but yeah, you've gone through a huge transformation, and it's made you a gorgeous person inside out. Pile number 1. My God, I was going to say pile number 3. I don't know why. But pile number 1, you might be drawn to pile number 3 too. So we're looking at, we have Mercury, Gemini, and Libra. A lot of air placements here. We have Gemini strongly aspected. Okay. I'm also getting Scorpio. Whether you have your mask on or you have your mask off, you're still beautiful. Your mask is gorgeous. When you unmask, you are also gorgeous. You know how to transform between the two. Like I said, you know, it's almost like being, yeah, it's like in the middle. There's this equilibrium point, but you teeter between the two, but you stay near the middle. That's what I'm hearing. And this is how you make your decisions. This is how you are guided. This is how you allow yourself to be guided, because you never stray. Sorry, my phone overheated. Because you never stray away from the middle. You don't stray too far from the middle. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see. Extra messages, just 3 cards. You are someone who knows how to not go to the extremes. The only place that you go to the extreme is when you're in the void. You can stay there like for extreme amounts of time. And that's what you create. That's where you're creating. That's when you're, you know, you go into meditation. For example, you go into meditation and you're having this great meditation session, and then you come out of the meditation and then you start writing. You know, you start writing, and it just flows and flows and flows. You know, with consciousness here, look at that. Like all the information is just like being injected into you, right? Yeah. What makes you remarkable is that you know how to make others feel so comfortable and not awkward around you. The public defender, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Fire sign energy. We have pleasure. Oh my God. And we have 8 of Pentacles with prudence. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Shrewd. It's like being prudent, being shrewd, being cunning, being sly even when you need to be, right? Like a fox. And bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are with the public defender here. You stand up for those who just want to chill. You stand up for those who just want to chill. That's what I'm hearing. Who have the mindset of just like, I don't need to go for anything. I don't need to chase after anything. I don't need to do anything drastic or extreme to get what I want. All I need to do is take care of myself. All I need to do is be discerning. All I need to do is stay in my own fucking lane. All I need to do is sit in stillness. And you defend this. I'm hearing you're defending this tooth and nail. And you are pleasurable to be around. With pleasure here, you are remarkable, because I'm hearing there are people who have been with you in the past who just cannot let go of you, because I'm seeing these two, you know. It's like, don't let go. There are people in your energy still. I see there are like, I'm being drawn to these 5 wine glasses. So there are like 5 energies around you who can't forget you. Pile number 1. And 8 of Pentacles, you're easy to work with, I'm hearing. Like with 8 of Pentacles, you're with works here too. The 3 of Pentacles, you're easy to work with. It's easy to build things with you. You don't make things difficult. You don't fuss and fight and do all this and that. You chill and things just happen. You advocate for this. You advocate for sitting back and allowing the flow of abundance to come to you rather than fucking chase. You have this mindset where you're not going to exhaust yourself. You are not going to exhaust yourself, because there is no, I keep hearing this there's no virtue in being overworked. And you defend this. There's no virtue in being overworked. There's no virtue in clamoring and chasing after things and competing over things. There's no virtue in that. That doesn't mean that you're just laissez-faire about things, because with works and prudence here, you know when to spend your energy and you know when to pull back. You know when to say no. You know when to say fuck yes. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And you are basically just an absolutely gorgeous human being. You've grown into the swan that you are. Some of you, I'm hearing Black Swan for some reason. Okay, so that movie might resonate with you. Black Swan. Yeah, dance. Someone here could be could do ballerina. Ballet. What the hell? Could be a ballerina. Someone here could do ballet, or you're very graceful in your movements. Your movements, the way you move is remarkable. The way you express comfort is remarkable, and pleasure. There's almost like this hedonistic energy to you, but you're not extreme about it. You allow yourself your pleasures. It's I'm hearing work hard, play hard, but this is like work soft, play soft, you know? Work soft, play soft. And you notice that when you do less, you receive more. And maybe this is already your assumption. Maybe this is what you've scripted out for yourself, right? Your mindset. You have a beautiful mindset and a beautiful perspective on the way you want to live, on the way you want to express your life, you know? Alright, so pile number 1, I'm going to end the reading there. Did I call it the signs? So we have Mercury and Gemini here. So Gemini strong. We have I'm hearing Virgo too. I'm hearing okay, so Libra. We have Libra, Queen of Wands. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have this. I'm only supposed to be taking court cards, but some earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and some water signs. So you could be fire with either earth or water in your chart. That's what I'm hearing. Or you could be a Gemini sun with some fire in your charts. You could also be a Libra sun with some Gemini and fire in your chart. Alright, so thank you so much. Pile number 1, I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you guys chose reciprocity. Okay, you chose reciprocity. What makes you a remarkable human being? Okay, so pile number 2. What makes you a remarkable human being? You're great with plants. Plants love you. If you haven't tried gardening, I think you should, because I see this woman here, this gorgeous woman, right? She's just sprinkling seeds like everywhere she goes. You know, you know how to plant seeds in other people's minds, seeds of ideas. You know how to reciprocate energy. You know how to reciprocate good energy. You're very peaceful. I'm getting very divine energy. From the last pile, I got sort of the same energy, but this is like more of the divine feminine with reciprocity here. You know how to match energy exactly with others. And you know what you're doing too. And you're very at peace. What makes you remarkable is that you know how to retain your shape and your beauty. And you're going to be able to retain your beauty inside out, even as you age, I'm hearing. Some of you might be makeup artists, okay? So what makes you remarkable is that you know how to do your makeup. Like a lot of people may have, you know, complimented on the way you do your makeup a lot. I'm hearing like you also have like this very understated type of beauty. You're very subtle, but noticeable. Your energy is just peace, you know, peace and good vibes and just chill and just relaxed. And the way you know how her posture, she's just leaning back and she's just like very feminine, very womanly, very sexy, very sensual. Almost coquettish. Shy, but not too shy. Because I see with her arms, you know, draped across her stomach here. You also know how to protect your energy. You know how to, you know how to be open while being closed off. I don't know why. I just heard that. You know how to be open while being closed off. You know how to be closed off too while being open. Okay? There's something about jewelry here. Maybe you designed your jewelry. Okay? Maybe you designed your... I can't see it. Jewelry. Someone here could be called Jewel. Jewelry or Gem. Gemma. People love the way you reciprocate others. Kindness. Empathy. Compassion. You're gorgeous. You might have very tan skin or darker skin. You are very aesthetic to look at too. Yeah. Reciprocity. You know how to give to others while giving to yourself too. I'm also hearing win-win situation. You always look for the win-win situation in any outcome. You like win-win situation outcomes only. Yeah, win-win situations. We have interest or boredom. We have courage. So Gemini energy, Leo energy, and Libra energy, love or embarrassment. Okay. We have growth. We have attraction. We have protection. You have peace. You have intuition. And we have movement. What is it, Minky? Right. So, reciprocity. So you know how to reciprocate when it comes to people being interested with you and the things that you have to say and things with who you are. Basically, you also know how to reciprocate the boredom in others. When other people are boring, you reciprocate that energy too. There's something about you being able to, it's almost like you mirror other people's behaviors to them. Okay. I'm hearing you also have courage in you know, pursuing your interests, things that interest you. You have courage in pursuing things that only interest you. When something bores you out, you just don't do it. For some of you, you know how to protect your love. I think I want to put this here. You are very protective of the people that you love, and you are very protective of the love that you give, or you're protective with the people around you. With protection here, there's something about birds here. Birds could be very attracted to your energy. Like, you might always hear birds squawking around you or chirping, you know, out of nowhere. They start chirping around you. Wherever it is that you go, all of a sudden a murder of crows start cawing and stuff. There's something about birds here. You're very connected to birds. With love or embarrassment here, you know how to be courageous even in situations where other people would be normally embarrassed, right? Embarrassed to express, embarrassed to show, right? You have courage in doing that, and that's what makes you a remarkable person, because that means that you're not missing out on anything in life. You won't have it. You will have many. You will have not many. You will have. You will have little regret when looking back at your life. You will have little regret for the things that you have been through, or the things that you put yourself through. You know, the things that you tried but failed, right? All these things. You are courageous in just being you, in just expressing your love, even though it might be embarrassing to others. Not to others, but embarrassing for others to also show that kind of love, or show or express that kind of, like, sticking up for someone, you know, like, or sticking up for the minority or something, right? Because I'm seeing like baby lions here, all these. Are they baby lions? They're not baby lions. They're female lions, I guess. So you could be a masculine energy that I'm tuning into. You're more in your masculine energy. And you love taking action on the things that interest you only. If something bores you out, you just can't. You won't do it. It's not something you can negotiate with, I'm hearing. But you've managed to balance this out, and you're creating movement in your life. Growth and movement here. You are identifying the things that you want and the things that you don't want. And through that, you're even courageous in trying the things that, okay, maybe I don't know whether I will like this or not, and I'm going to try it anyways, whether I like it or not, whether I find myself liking it or not, at least I tried it. Yeah, you have the courage to try things where other people don't have the same courage, or they might feel too embarrassed to do something about whatever it is that they're not courageous enough to pursue. I hope I made sense there, right? And you have very strong intuition. Your intuition, I'm hearing your intuition is always like hyping you up to be courageous, to try something. Go try it, go do something new. Just try it. And even if something, if you perceive as it failing, if you perceive it as failing, you also know how to look on the other side of it, where you say, even if it fails, at least I tried. So you're very optimistic too, and you're at peace. You will be at peace at the very, very end of your life, and that's way, 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 way away, right? You will say, at least I tried. At least I tried it once. At least I tried. No. I just saw that the tattoo, no regrets, you know, like the wrong spelling, regrets, of regret. Yeah, no regrets for you. You might have done a lot of like stupid shit in your life, you know, maybe in the name of love, right? But you are able to be at peace with that because at least you tried. At least you fucking tried. Whether or not it gave you embarrassment or not, it all adds up to your growth. You create movement with the things that you try. Every time you try something new, you are also, you know, you're opening up a new door. You're opening up a new dimension. You're opening up new paths and opportunities for you when you try something new. And your intuition is always like you know, guiding you and pushing you and being like your cheerleader. You can do this. You can do this. It's okay if you fail. Just try it. You know. And you might not see it, but you are creating movement. There's something about looking back. Anytime that you look back to your past, you are going to look back at it with smiles. You're going to smile at yourself when you're going to smile at yourself when you reminisce about your past. And you've done many remarkable things because you were courageous enough to do it. You pursue your interests. You know how to pursue your interests, the things that you love, even though those interests might seem embarrassing to others, you know? Like let's say you have a weird, not to say weird, when I say weird, I say it in a good way, okay? I mean it in a positive way. But maybe you have these quirks where you have like a little niche where you, I don't know, you collect Coke bottles from all over the world or something, I don't know, you know, or you know, like weird things, weird, quirky, strange things that other people would otherwise just overlook, you know. Yeah. You're not embarrassed to just try. And you're not going to miss out on a lot by being this way. And that's what makes you a remarkable person. Three cards. There's two here. Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. We have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, strong fire energy. That's 5 cards. Okay, I'm going to take them all. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, strong Leo energy, you guys. The Four of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, some of you might have, you know, this colored hair, half pink, half black, or you might have 2 colors in your hair. That's what I'm hearing. You might have 2 colors in your hair. You might have had all sorts of different types of hair colors. You might have tried different types of hair styles, hair colors, and you weren't afraid to just, you know, embody it. I'm hearing. You are an all-around positive person, pile number 2. Some of you with 10 of Wands here, you could have you know, had people, yeah, you've had to carry the burden of having people judge you for the things that you pursue, you know, and you're like, your mindset is like, I don't fucking care. I like this. This is what I like. This is what I want to do. This is what interests me, and I'm gonna do it. I don't care who makes fun of me. I don't care who, you know, criticizes me and wants to burn me at the stake for it, you know, with burdens, demands, overload. You can handle it because you have this very youthful energy too. You may look youthful even if you are older. And when I say older, like past your 30s, 40s, 50s. You might have a very youthful energy to you. And you're not afraid to try new things. You're not afraid to look for opportunities where others wouldn't necessarily look, you know? You have the courage to do that. And with the sun energy here, light life energy, yeah, you are life force itself. You are like your own life force. You don't need anyone to validate the things that you want to pursue. You don't need anyone to validate you. If you like it, if it interests you, then it's almost like the courage just comes naturally. And that's what makes you a remarkable person. You're very loving. With love or embarrassment here, you have no problem. You have no problem expressing love, even if it's embarrassing to you. A lion leads the pride. Move forward with courage. Face whatever it is that frightens you by finding your inner strength and your ability to persevere. Courage is a learned skill that you can build upon. You're courageous. Strong Leo energy in this pile. Leo, we have Gemini, we have Libra. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Page of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Are you serious, you guys? The Queen of Wands also came out in another pile, so you might be drawn to another pile with the Queen of Wands here. You are a leader, a creative leader. Creativity, leader, and focus, it says here. You are a leader. You lead your own life. Even if you don't want to lead others, you know how to lead your own life on your terms. You're going to do whatever you want as long as it doesn't hurt other people physically, right? I mean physically. But if it hurts other people's feelings, then you're not going to allow that to stop you, because you know what you're doing. Like, you have this mindset where, you know how the sun is, you know, the childlike mind, being in a positive mindset. It's like no resistance. Yes, you have no resistance when it comes to pursuing your dreams, your quirks, your interests, your love. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Queen of Wands, strong fire energy here in this pile. Alright, so I'm going to end the reading there. Pile number 2. that was your reading. That's what makes you a remarkable person. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified of future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you guys chose Gazelle. You didn't choose Gazelle, you chose teachers. You chose teachers, but I just heard Gazelle, okay? Gazelle. Someone here could be called LL Gazelle. Gazelle. Your name might sound like that. Teachers. You guys might be teachers. You could be teachers in anything at all. You could be a kindergarten teacher, you could be a high school teacher, you could be a music teacher, you could be a life coach, you could be a manifestation coach, you could be a teacher of some sort. You teach others. What makes you a remarkable human being is that you are able to teach others with grace. You know how to do it with grace. You know how gazelles move, and when they're like leaping, right? They look so graceful. Gazelles. So gazelle, you could be from a country that has a lot of gazelles. You know how to connect others through teaching. You know how to connect with others when you teach. People love learning from you. You see how these two gazelles are like so interested, right? They're like, look, what's over there? What's that? You know, and you know how to engage other people's attention through your teaching, through the way you teach. Okay? Some of you might have very intense stares or looks to you. You have a very chiseled features, because I'm looking at the face of these two gazelles here, right? You're teachers, but you don't see anyone as above you or below you. You see everyone as equals to you. Yeah. You come into a space by coming in as an equal to the other person. That's what I'm hearing. When you come into another person's space, you are equal with those people in that space. So it doesn't matter which space you move into or which space you find yourself in, you know. Teach. I'm also hearing reach. So maybe you teach others how to reach for their dreams or reach for things, reach for their aspirations, reach for their goals. These gazelles are really staring at me intently. So there's something about the way you look at others, or your eyes. There's something about your eyes. When you stare at someone, you literally stare into someone's soul. That's what I'm hearing. You know how to stare into another person's soul. I'm hearing experience. Experience has also taught you. You have experienced a lot that you have learned from. And that's why you are able to teach too. Because the best teachers are the ones that have the experience, right? The best experience. It doesn't matter whether you're young or you're older. If you're young, right? If you're someone younger, you can still teach anyone you want to teach, because you have experienced what you are teaching, basically. So you don't see anyone above you. You don't put other people on the pedestal. You don't put your... It's almost like, yeah, there's an equal. You're an equal to me. I see you as an equal to me, even though we're not the same. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay, so we have forward thinking. Capricorn energy. We have innovation, that is Aquarius energy. And we have investigation with Scorpio energy. Okay. We have acceptance. We have sovereignty. And we have pleasure. Pleasure came out from another deck in another pile. So you might be drawn to another pile, right? So we have pleasure here. Maybe you came from the other pile and you're seeing pleasure again, right? We have ideation. You have sadness. And we have surrender. Forward thinking. You are someone with forward thinking and innovation here. You think I'm hearing like you have a very futuristic way of expressing yourself. Like you're ahead of the times, I'm hearing. You're innovative, ahead of the times. And you, with sovereignty here, I see that you're very unique in the way you think. The way you teach is very unique too. The way you express your ideas is very unique. But it's also well accepted by others. Anything that you teach, the way you teach, the way you teach or express yourself. Because you've been through a lot of situations where it has put you into sadness, but you understand that from this sadness came experience. You know how to get out of your sadness with the gate flies open here. Again, I'm getting I'm getting that phrase again. There's beauty in sadness. And with sovereignty here, like you have a mind of your own. You don't bow down to anyone. Because you see yourself as a student as much as you are a teacher. You also see yourself as a teacher as much as you are a student. Experiences have taught you. Sadness taught you. And through all of these experiences, you now have this very forward-thinking, multi-dimensional thinking, I'm hearing. ideation, you have amazing ideas. People resonate with your ideas. People resonate with, yeah, they accept your forward-thinking ideas. You're able to present it in a way that is I can't get my words, acceptable to others. You are also someone who knows how to surrender to your pleasure. Again, this is the same message that I was getting in another pal, and I'm sure you came from the other pal. Surrender. It's like you know how to look for the things that make you feel good, and you know how to surrender to those things that make you feel good. And you are a pleasurable person to be around too. The way you with investigation here, again, it's like you don't stop learning. You never stop learning. Just because you know how to teach others doesn't mean you know everything. You know that. You are learnt. You are innovative. You're fucking smart. Some of you might be into like true crime stories and the paranormal and paranormal investigation. That's what I'm hearing. Paranormal investigation. You're yeah. You take pleasure in studying these things. And if it makes you feel good, then you surrender to it. I'm hearing following your bliss. You know how to follow your bliss. Pile number 3. And you understand there's going to be times of sadness in your life. And you've had times of sadness in your life, but it taught you so much. Those were the times. The times when you were sad, the times when you were lacking, the times when you were down, the times when you were alone, those times of sadness was what taught you. It was in those times that taught you the most. And now you are a teacher. Now you teach others how to use that time, the same time that you used, that period of time, to become independent thinkers themselves. I'm hearing independent thinkers, sovereign thinkers, teaching others how to take control of their own mind and not allowing outside forces, or let's just say the 3D, to control their mind. That's what I'm hearing. And the way you teach is very forward thinking. It's almost like you see into the future, so you take bits and pieces from that and then you bring it here into the present and you present it to others by teaching. And you're able to make sense to others so easily. Gorgeous pal. What tarot deck? I think I'm gonna use this. No. This one. That is, yeah, I said Capricorn, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. black animals. I think you guys are very drawn to black animals. It doesn't matter what animals, because I'm seeing the crow here and the black panther or a black dog. Some of you might have a black dog, a black cat. Your pet helps you investigate. I'm hearing that if your pet is leading you to somewhere, like somewhere on a path, or if your pet is leading you somewhere, or you are, it's almost like you have the ability to understand your pets if they're trying to lead you somewhere, because it's almost like following intuition. Yeah, I'm hearing like the magic path of intuition. So you're constantly following your intuition, like at every single moment, at every single point in where you make a change in direction or decisions. Very forward thinking. You follow what feels good to you. If it doesn't feel good to you, you're just going to just surrender it. The Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. You know how to work diligently, but with stability. You have beat. There's something about beat here. You could have very good beat to you. Like you know how to follow the beat. You are consistent. Yes, that's it. I mean, a consistent beat to the way you do things. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. You're financially abundant, financially stable. You know how to make abundance, and you do it in a consistent manner. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. That is air energy. Okay, Knight and Knight. Yeah, like I said, like you don't see anyone above you. Even if you're faced with a superstar or someone that others would call an idol or whatever it is, you still manage to put yourself in the same level as them. Like you don't put anyone on a pedestal. That's what I'm hearing. With the Knight of Swords here, you're very quick-minded too. Your ideas come to you quick, especially if you're plucking it from the future. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. We have the Empress and the Moon, you guys. Look at that. The Empress and the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. Pain and sadness has taught you. And so it makes you a remarkable person. You are an empress in your own right. You are your own teacher in a sense, and you understand this, and you're not coming from a place of ego when you say this. There is pride, yes, I'm hearing there's pride, but there's also appreciation, a genuine appreciation for your, with 10-10 here, for the painful cycles that you've been through in life. Maybe you've managed to get yourself out of depression. You've managed to get yourself out of rock bottom with the Ten of Swords here. You've managed to get yourself out of very difficult relationships. You've managed to get yourself out of difficult situations or mental instabilities. You've managed to get yourself back into equilibrium, and even finding yourself in a place of abundance and pleasure. And now you're teaching others how to do the same. That is Libra, Taurus energy, Cancer, Pisces energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are a teacher because you let your experiences teach you. Okay, so pile number 3, gorgeous reading. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified in future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.